We will now hear from Sister DEON P. Allen.
Good evening again. In our walk as the music ministry, we have enjoyed support from several folks, and by the way, nobody knows except if the choir member told them something, that they're going to be honored this evening. Okay, all right, it works. We want to thank a few folks, even though we don't have a plaque for them, but we want to thank especially Deacon Cummings tonight and his crew for preparing for this evening's. His support of us, because he used to at one time drive a van and stuff like that. So we want him to know we appreciate that. Now, this young lady, she has never said no when I've asked her. And that's Minister Sabrina Trent Elmore. And Minister Trent, it is in grateful appreciation for your unique service and in recognition of those generous qualities of heart and mind which have guided your efforts. The music ministry of Bethesda Church of New Rochelle thanks you.
Go choir.
I'm not sure I see this person, but if I don't, it will be a first. Ms. Beryl Sinclair. Deacon Sinclair, where is she? And Deacon Sinclair supports us all times. And because we know that many of us go to her with envelopes. And she has to be trying to decide how much to put in each. There's so many of us. But she never says no, and she always gives us. So Deacon Sinclair, we want you to know we appreciate you. Now, this particular person, I want to thank Pastor Weaver III for his assistance. She has not missed a concert either, but on Sunday I couldn't find everybody to kind of try and make sure they're going to be here. So I was upstairs doing something with the sound, and I said to her, "Why are you all the way up here?" And she just laughed. So, Cheryl Fortune. Cheryl was a member of the music ministry for a long while, but she always supports us. She's always over there in a corner. We couldn't get her, I couldn't tell her to come down because then she would suspect something. So I left her up there. So she, in grateful appreciation also for her support of the music ministry that we give her this. This year we just thought, instead of recognizing choir members, which we usually do, we would recognize some folks outside of the choir that supports us. And I know this particular person has no idea that I'm going to call her name. And We chuckled and laughed together when we were doing some things this week. But when we do our programs, aren't those programs lovely?
Oh, yeah.
And every year, you know, I just send the information in, and she does her thing. She says, what are the colors? And I was so excited when I saw the colors this afternoon because it matched our colors. So I'm going to ask Ms. Belinda Miller. And your plaque reads, your inspiration, devotion, willingness, and untiring efforts are respectfully appreciated. May God continue to bless.
I tell everybody, my choir is right here.
Now, of course, leadership always plays a huge role in what we do. And I know Dr. Weaver is not here this evening, but I did see his wife. So I'm going to ask her to come forward. Oh, he snuck up on us. He's also in the balcony, so I'm sorry, Dr. Weaver, now you have to walk down. No, you have to take yours for yourself. Mrs. Weaver, you come also, because yours is different from his. I didn't know he was here. I thought he was not going to be here. So you can come. Dr. Weaver, on behalf of the music ministry, we want to thank you for your support. And Mrs. Weaver, we thank you for supporting us and him too. Now we have also a co-pastor, that's Pastor Weaver III. And he has a wife. So we would like her to come also. And I call her Mrs. Weaver because if I try to pronounce her name, he's going to laugh at me because I laughed at him for Ypsilanti. So each year we have our spring concert. Pastor Weaver III is our worship leader, and he does a wonderful job.
Amen.
We also have the best spiritual conversations. We squabble about the Bible all the time, so I enjoy that with him and his wife. We want you to know that we really appreciate your support, being here, and just supporting us throughout the year. Now, since I'm not really going to come to you in this capacity again, I just want to thank the musicians. I want to thank Elton. Ivan, who is a bass player. We have Brother Daniel Desir, who's on trumpet this evening. And we have a very special young man, and that is, his name is Rothschild.
Yeah.
And Rothschild is playing keyboard. But I'll tell you a little bit about Rothschild. Rothschild helped me out about 4 years ago, 2014, I believe. We didn't have a musician that day, and I called him late, and he got here. We had 3 services that day, and he stayed for the 3. Rothschild is from Alabama. He lives in Alabama right now. But he came, I asked him, every time he comes into New York, I call him or I text him, I'm like, are you gonna be here soon? You know, and we work around that. So this year, I wasn't sure if he was gonna be here, but at the last minute, he tried to recommend somebody else, and then it worked out that he came. But Rothschild, he's a special kind of young man. As I told you, he's in Alabama and he doesn't drive here. But last night when we had our final rehearsal, he says, I'll be here. And at the last minute his ride canceled. Rothschild is coming from Brooklyn. Rothschild jumped on that train, came here, went to the wrong church, in the pouring rain, ran back there. I was texting him like, this is the address. And he ran from Webster back down to make it here. He could have said, you know, I don't have a ride, I'm not coming. But he persevered because he had given his word. And that's a huge quality for me in a young person that's trying to serve Jesus. So Rothschild, I want you to know that we truly appreciate you. And I want to thank Jerry. Sometimes it's just him and I, but we do it. We move on, right? So Jerry, I want you to know that we appreciate what you do. Now, I want to thank, we have folks from all over the place at this concert. Let me just tell you that first. Chris Jackson, stand Chris. Chris now lives in California. But what happens is, if I know somebody that I can depend on, I'll drag them from wherever they are. And so I said, Chris, don't forget June. So Chris flew in yesterday. He got the songs over the phone, and he practiced, and he's here today. So, Chris, you know you're my guy every time. And of course, Kevin, who we all know. For those of you who don't know, they're brothers. But Kevin is another one too. You know, I just give him everything to do. And sometimes he says, Auntie, you know that's too high. I said, it's all right, you'll take care of it. And he does. You see, it's just because his mind is telling him these things. He can do it. So I thank him for always being there. Now, I want to thank, stand up, Jordan. Jordan lives in North Carolina. She just graduated from high school. She's also my niece, my real niece. Because I have a lot of nieces, you know. But she's my real niece, and she was happy to come and sing with us this go round. I'll do it again, but you know, I kind of do it again and again. Jordan, as I know you. Okay. Then I want to thank my sister, Marie, and her friend, Lindy. And they're from Ypsilanti, Michigan. Now, I always say God goes ahead of us and prepares the way for us. My sister is a special ed teacher for the deaf. And they were signing. I thought we could do something a little different because we know little Marie is always signing in church. And I thought she would enjoy that. But my sister has a child that actually is deaf. And so, they can talk secrets because I can't really sing. But she's been doing this ministry for a while. It is a deaf choir. And so, we had lots of little bumps along the way, but she says, I'll come anyway. And so 2 of them came, and I think, is it over here? Where is she? Nicolette is, oh, she and her family, they're over there, they're waving. They're from Washington, D.C. So when I tell you everybody's from someplace else, I wasn't really kidding, I was really telling you the truth. So they're with us today, along with my brother from North Carolina, who is her dad. So, I brought my 10 people today. Then where would we be without the choirs? They worked hard. My church is in Brooklyn, and they're here with us tonight, and they're called Chosen. And Bethesda's choir is called Bethesda's Bethel. Well, the Sanctuary Choir. So we come together a couple of times a year and we do this. Now, we have a couple of soloists that are going to sing again. Genevieve Bailey. You know her. And the last song will be done by Devon Johnson. Some of you know him too. And you're in for a treat with him. Some know him, that's why they're behaving like that. But we thank you, the congregation, for being here tonight. It is wonderful to praise God on a Friday night, isn't it? The week is done. You're getting ready for a restful time. And we thank God for His Sabbath, yes? So we thank you for coming out tonight with us and for praising God with us. Now, if I have left anybody out, please speak now or forever. Hold your peace. Did I get everybody? If I didn't, I'll get you later. Thank you for coming.